What's up? I'm Jimmy Zero and welcome to my third ever vlog. Just quickly, you're probably wondering what the whole day 23 out of 30 is. Basically, this is kind of like a part 2. Not really, because it's a separate trip, but it's in the same month. Basically, for context, right now I'm currently in the UK, in London, just after finishing a very successful 3-week trip of the UK. So if you want to see that vlog and the first 23 days of this trip, the link will be in the description. So basically in this vlog, it's going to be a very crazy experience. I fly back to Australia today, and the same day I land, that very night, I go up against one of Australia's, well, one of the world's craziest wrestlers in Sid Parker in the main event for my Eastern States Championship title. Then the next day I go up against not only one of Australia's best wrestlers, but one of the world's best wrestlers in the loose sledge, Adam Brooks, once again in the main event for my Eastern States title. The next day I face JJ Avery. And then the night after that, I've got a tag team championship match alongside my brother against Slam Wrestling's Luke Watts and Randy Chambers. And the next day after that, I think I've got like 3 matches or something. Overall, I'm gonna have around like 8 or 9 matches across 5 days on the road in regional Australia. It's gonna be crazy. I'm currently off to the gym. I'm gonna get a quick workout in before heading off to the airport and catching a flight to Dubai, then to Melbourne, and then to Mildura. So let's do it.
Take another step, knocking on the door to your final breath. A fractured soul, broken bones, and darkness closing in. You feel like running, but you've got nowhere to go. Sick and tired of the broken road. A fractured soul, broken bones, and darkness closing in.
Just landed at Mildura Airport, waiting to get picked up by the boys. I'm so tired. I got no sleep on those flights. Although I will say, little cheat code here, if you're ever on an airplane flight and you know you're on the bulk, if you just ask for like a second meal after you're finished, more often than not they'll give you it. So that was cool. Don't know how many calories that was, wasn't tracking. That's alright. Anyways, yeah, just gonna wait for the boys to pick me up and then we're off.
It says hold on, don't let go of all the progress made thus far.
currently 3:30 in the morning, which officially means we're on to the next day. Gotta wake up and be out of the house by 9. Gonna try and get at least 5 hours of sleep. Then we're gonna drive 4.5 hours to Bendigo for my main event match against Adam Brooks for the Eastern States Championship title. Fun match with Sid today. Actually, it kind of wasn't. Besides that, it was pretty fun. So yeah, quite happy with it. Yeah, rolling tomorrow.
I want to kill myself.
We should go through the Macca's drive.
Choke slam, ankle lock.
They said
Like for this room, it's
exactly.
About chair shots.
I was like, I saw it and I was like,
What's up, huh?
Defending All-Star Wrestling Eastern States Champion, Jimmy
pick it up. Pick it up.
Good boy. Good boy.
Alright, we just finished the show. Just finished my main event match against Adam Brooks. And, well, I lost the title, unfortunately. Besides that, you know, it was a pretty good match. Did a moonsault off this railing here, right? And straight up, after the show, some fan just jumped up and, like, did a moonsault off the railing as well, which was crazy.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah.
Anyways, the plan is gonna go back, gonna have some food, have a shower, wash my gear, and then we're gonna wake up nice and early. Hopefully I can get some sleep, because we're heading off to Melbourne.
Shit, and look, dude, fuck, man.
Alright, it's currently 8:30, it's the next morning, and I'm off to the gym. We're leaving in an hour, so I gotta be quick. But I'm not training anything too physically intensive today. After my second match in England, I pretty badly jarred my left elbow. And then after my last match in England, I don't know what it was, but my left shoulder blade started hurting. And after the last 3 matches here in Australia, it's really starting to like bite me on the ass. So gonna do some light stuff today. Might not even do like a progressive overload training split. Might just have a play around, just do some low volume stuff. We'll see how I'm feeling. Then I'm gonna quickly run up to the shops, grab some goods, because honestly, like, it's really hard to eat here on tour. We've only had access to a kitchen once and there was no oil. Now we're staying in a hotel with no kitchen. So it's really hard to like try and meal prep on tour when you don't really have the resources too much. So gonna see what I can grab there that's somewhat healthy. I'm thinking canned chicken. Everyone shits on it, but I've never tried it before. Let's give it a geeze. And yeah. Alright, just finished up at the gym. A very light day today. I actually got in there and I thought, you know what, let me try my normal progressive overload training split. So I loaded up all the weights onto the barbell, went for my preacher curls, and by the 4th rep I realized, like, nah, it's not happening. My left elbow was just giving out too heavy. So I just had a bit of a play around, did some low volume, light stuff. The secret behind my left elbow, I actually haven't told the story yet. I teased it in the first part of this vlog. But in my second match in England, I went to the top rope to hit my shooting star press. And as I took off, my opponent rolls in towards the turnbuckle. I try to land on my feet, but because of how far away he was originally, I don't have enough height. Therefore, I don't have enough time to rotate onto my feet, so I end up doing this awkward crash landing right onto my left elbow, just jarring it. As soon as I landed, I was like, you know, that did not feel right. I should have just landed on my stomach and just winded myself. It would have been a lot safer in the long run. So yeah, that sucks. My left scapula though, I do not know what the story is behind that one. I think it's kind of just like, after you have like a bunch of matches, your body just tends to become really sore, and usually sore in very like weird places that you didn't expect it to be sore. So I think that's the case there. But hopefully, you know, some adequate rest and not overtraining will fix that. Fuck yeah! Alright, me and my brother, we've arrived at Bar 8 for the wrestling tonight. We've rocked up. Look at this face, mates. Bro, who is that?
Look at the poster.
Oh, look at me. Unfortunately, I don't have that belt anymore. That kind of sucks.
Oh, fuck. Look at clothes.
Oh, what is that face in there, though? Do you see that? Mate, it's a very interesting face.
Jimmy, are you retarded? Fuck, I actually won. Jimmy, are you stupid?
Yeah, it's blocked or connect 4, mate. There's 3 there, you idiot.
Jimmy,
What?
what are you doing, Jimmy? Okay, relax, Jimmy. It's just a game of Connect 4.
Give him a kiss.
Tickle my thigh. This is going to court. This is fucking footage for the court.
Alright, just finished setting up the ring. I'm off to get a proper meal for once. So good not to just be eating like rice cakes and canned tuna and peanut butter. I literally just found out that they have Nando's in Australia, which I full on did not know. I had Nando's for the first time in England. I thought it was just like an English thing, like it wasn't available in Australia, but I saw it on the maps. And so I'm on the way, I'm gonna get some Nando's. And then I'm gonna go and get some canned chicken from Woolies because they didn't have it at the other Woolies despite it saying it was in stock. Like I asked the lady, hey, do you have any canned chicken? And she looked at me like I was some sort of alien. Like, canned chicken, are you serious? What the hell is that? What do you mean? You literally sell it. Like, anyways, that's the plan. I'll see you soon.
We're at Yas Macca's. Look at all these fucking fat asses. Genuine question, why do your hands do that whenever you eat?
It's fucking cold.
It's cold.
Not really. It's cold outside.
Is it raw?
Why is that giving me raw meat? Look, it's fucking raw.
It's raw! Fucking raw! Go Gordon Ramsay their arms.
This is part 2.
This part, is it raw?
We're gonna see. We're gonna see.
Is it raw? He's just checking it just in case.
Right, I took. Okay, no, because I took a bite of the last one, and you can tell by the taste of it.
If it's raw, I'll pop each. If it's raw, it's good. It's good. He's done well. What a fella. Bro, the small water does not count as fast food. Because they saw you and they were like, I am not putting up with this shit today.
Like even he turned away as well.
He's out here. He's out here. No one wants a piece of you. So we just arrived back in Padstow after a long 9-hour drive from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. I got maybe about an hour and a half of sleep in the car, and as you can probably assume, I am absolutely knackered. The whole jet lag, the whole lack of sleep, I haven't had a proper sleep, a sleep that's gone longer than 5 hours. Anyways, we got our big show tonight here in Sydney at the Padstow RSL. It's one that you really can't try and hone it in. If anything, this is the show you have to go hard for. This is going to be rough. I'm in a tag team match tonight. Just going to have to fight through it. Let's do it.
You gonna help, huh? You gonna help me? You gonna look out for me? You promise? You got my back, huh?
Blue for the blue, red for the red.
Just finished my match at Padstow. Yeah, it was a very physical match. My previous injuries that were giving me grief, being my left elbow, my left shoulder blade. While they're still giving me grief, I've also accumulated some more injuries and pains. arms, especially my right arm, the bicep and the tricep. My right calf is giving me grief. Anyways, it's currently 12:30 and I gotta wake up at 5:30 tomorrow. Make it to the Penrith Galacticon at 7, set up the ring. But yeah, really gonna try and not go too crazy in those matches because I'm, so sore. It's a rough life out here. Anyways, one final push, let's get it done.
Alright, that's not no. That's not no.
Alright.
Alright, we've arrived at the con. I touched on it a bit earlier last night, but this morning it's just become 10 times worse. Everything, but especially my right knee. Like I'm hobbling right now. Oh, it's actually one of like the worst pains I've had in my knee. It's like my inner right knee. Yeah, I don't even know how I'm gonna wrestle, let alone 3 times. It's gonna be crazy, but we're gonna get it done. Let's do it.
Nice up and over by Jimmy.
There we are, just finished my 3 matches at the Penrith Galacticon, and I'm very, very, very sore. As you can see in the footage, I was really favoring that right knee. But, managed to push through, managed to get it done. Yeah, we're done. We made it through. This last week, this whole last month with the UK trip, I mean, physically it's been one of the most tough, most challenging things I've had to do. But mentally it's been a whole other ball game, and I made it through. Which is something to be really proud of, I feel. It's been a long month, catching flights, jet lag, long drives, little sleep, constantly tired, injuries, soreness, bruises, whatever it may be. But we made it through. As they say, pain is temporary. These experiences and these memories are permanent. Got home, had some food with the fam. It was good to finally catch up with them after a whole month away. Went to church. Was really good. There's something, regardless if you're a person of faith, there's something irrefutably good for the soul about sort of winding down at the end of the week and gathering with all these different people from completely different walks of life to reflect on that week, to be there in that moment, and to be grateful. Even when life isn't going the way we want it to, there are still so many things to be grateful for. And I feel like especially after these big trips, especially overseas trips, coming back to church and sort of reminding myself of why I'm here and the heart of all of it is something that I'll never take for granted. So yeah, anyways, it's currently 9:30, and if you predicted that I was gonna fall asleep right now and wake up at like 4 p.m. tomorrow, You're probably right. Might even take like a hot bath. I mean, I think I deserve it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this vlog. And if you watched the other one before this, thank you so much for watching that as well. You know, I really appreciate your support. Yeah, I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you.